Turn 61. More droughting. Oh, I don't want to become unpopular. Okay, we will indulge in revelry. Please don't become drunk. Okay. 4 workers. So 2 years. It's worth stacking for that. Do you think we go artisans here? Right, because otherwise we have artisan problems. The double mine also is worth exploring for artisans. We can heal that up. So it looks like there's stuff across the way there. I think he dealt with his rebel. We are going to go build another stronghold. Probably great. Sarah, we'll put a. I don't think he'll come all this way to kill it. We lose everything he attacked with. Yeah, mill drill in 1 turn. These guys really don't have that much more to do. Maybe we courthouse here, I think, as well. Yeah, we can just courthouse so fast. And one ministry there. Wow, we could even go get a builder here. Let's do that. It's just too good not to take. Yeah, pious builder. That gets me a 1 turn courthouse. That's amazing. Anything else we want to build here? We could do. Alright, maybe we do. So we build a growth shrine. And then we do our 1 turn courthouse over here, selling a tiny bit of iron. And then this will become our ministry here. Okay. 1 worker. Yeah, that'll be a 2 turn ministry as well. We can move this over here. It's the road. And then we can potentially upgrade the spear as well. Similar still. Over here, since we're 1 turn away from Stronghold, we will spin. We're going to get start eventually Archer there. Over here, we have our miner complete. We can build another. We can do a spear maybe, sell some iron, and just get a spear going here. Cool. All right, and pyramids is 2 years away, so that's pretty good. Yeah, when we founded this. And I lost track of his hero, so he might be coming down, not sure. I don't think this will change our vision. Anyway, we got that scout to scout the north, so really should have scouted much earlier in this game. Ideally, should have seen him coming. Definitely got caught off guard, kind of derailed our entire plan, but hopefully we can stabilize here. We have a very strong hunter front. I don't think he'll go attack the city. He, in theory, doesn't even know that it's there, although he may have a scout in those forests. So, right, let's go ahead and send this one back. Turn 62. We have mill drill. The drought has ended. Hurrah! We're no longer stressed. We have an upbeat attitude. Really? Oh, well, Fluffy's armies are in the corner. I don't know about how upbeat I'm feeling. Okay. 2,000 food. That seems very doable. Now that the drought is over. Strong culture event. We'll take the family opinion. We are gonna take scholarship here, I think. Little risky, but gotta go for the long-term play, I think, here. 1 year on pyramids. Can start a ministry, stack that 1 year ministry. Cool. You can scoot over here and build a granary. Although we probably don't want to burn our wood for that right now. especially since we want to buy a ancient archer here. Can we speed this up? We don't have the civics for it. Consider Governor Nakwa. Knock. Next turn. Mildrill. Yes, we have Mildrill. Okay. So this is 13. This is 11. Why is it only 11? Oh no, she somehow lost training. Oh, she's ill. Maybe she'll get better. Okay. Right, because ill reduces training. Okay, well then in that case, we will greedily build barracks here. Stacking our workers to get a barracks up and running faster, sooner, faster. Then we have one more worker and one more worker just chilling. We can start another barracks here. We'll need to sell more iron to do it. This is the worker. Okay, we'll do that. We already have that one. And yeah, we can do a, yeah, we already have the shrines we want there. We in theory could do the civic shrine here. And somebody here could in theory do the civic shrine. It's like a, I'm not sure we'll actually get around to improving the city. This worker, yeah, not sure what to do with it. Maybe march it north. Help get that city online. That seems reasonable. Okay. How's this? I want to peek. Okay, I'm gonna hide. And now I'm gonna see. I think one of these is like show opponent vision. It doesn't know that I have that city right now. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, the scout can also peek and peek back here. Like, oh no, did we get trapped? Because river crossing can sometimes change movement like that. Cool. And then I think we want to bring, what was rival visibility? Shift. Yeah, I want to bring this guy down. I want to concentrate my forces. Yeah. Okay. And maybe we leave that one there. Spotting on home ground should be okay. Cool. Pyramids done here. Right. Let's go ahead and send that back. 2,000 food should be doable, especially once we get some of this online. If we can. Yeah. Not, maybe this worker should be building farms. In which case we probably shouldn't have it go on adventure. Instead we should have it come build a farm for achievement or for our thing. And we were going to peak here like that. And then I think I said I would peak here and then back there. Okay. And now this guy can come on down this way. There. Okay. I try not to like do scout undos as much as I can. I think it's just more ethical to, like, if you scout it, like, you can play it again, but sometimes it's unavoidable. Because you forgot something and they're like, oh, well, I'll do it next turn or something. But yeah. All right, we got our UUs on the way, which will help quite a bit. Concentrating our forces here. Need something to deal with that onager, which we will get. This will get scholarship. We have 2 very powerful cities, 3 military productions, 2 sort of resource gathering sites up here. Getting there. Yeah, and then we can do some farms around here. Get some food growing here. This is going to be tricky to control. Yeah, I think scholarship's the right play. Like other options, compo, but like compo would just upgrade all these. Maybe. But I think I'd rather get scholarship. He doesn't have archers right now. I have unique units. Presumably they have a ram. So like, and 4 to 5 isn't that big of a jump. I'd much rather get longbow or something later, or realistically crossbow. Okay, let's go ahead and send this back. Turn 63. Pyramid's done. We lost our ambassador. Keystone, completed mission. City walls are training. Let's get the city walls. That's our front. 2 elder scribes. That one's doable. But she's in 2 foreign cities. So let's get that. Get some cash. Do we need a new ambassador? We could use one. So this is net 40. This is net 10 because family and religion. This is net 20. This is negative. This is net 20. So this one's best. 20, 20, 20. Okay. Does that make sense to burn civics wise? Maybe it delays this here. Are you no longer ill? You're still ill. I don't know that we need the ambassador right away. We instead could apply this, which does not speed anything up. It's just 1 order. What about this guy? Also does not speed anything up. It's same 1 order. It does give us intelligence, which is quite a lot of science at this point. So let's take that and then set ambassador next turn. Or actually, we don't do either, and we pick up divine rule next turn for more orders thanks to our pyramid. Let's do that. Divine rule. Okay. Cool. We can come in here, passively heal up. Right, these guys can come on down. I don't think we need a road. We don't need a road. We'll just go over here. Like that just unstack when I move one, and that's interesting. Okay, didn't expect that to happen. Move over here. Actually, we can build another shrine while we're on our way. So let's do that. So this one, come here and build a civic shrine. You can help that out. And then you can just chill over here. Getting on there. Okay. Ministry here. We'll get elder scribes up ASAP. Don't think I need a garrison. We could do a hamlet somewhere here. Or we could just do some farms. Let's get some farms up. Our workers over here. We can speed up. That's a military move. That's yeah, okay. Garrison 1 turn there. Should speed this up quite a bit. Also get us some nice orders. And we can potentially upgrade our spearmen here with our last order. And then, yeah, we can pick up divine rule. We will want to potentially build an improvement and a Kush pyramid, sort of stretch boundaries that way. Yeah, I don't think we have an easy way of getting to that ore. Okay, well, that's on its way. No moves from Fluffy at the moment. Getting this. Elder Scribes should be very doable here. Okay. I'm really not sure what this one here in the middle of nowhere is. Let's go ahead and send this one back. Send this one over. Oh, definitely want to camp on this. It's an order and a half that's just sitting there. Cool. Let's go ahead and send this back. Turn 64. Okay. He's cautious. Let's go ahead and pick up Divine Rule. That's 6 orders or 40 civics. I think we take the orders. Sweet. No movements yet. Another Onger. Cool, cool, cool. We're going scholarship here. Oh. Patriarch. Ugh, we really, really can't piss off the Patriarch. Definitely don't want... yeah, you can definitely take the civics. Yes, look at that, 3.2. Training speeds us up quite a bit. Doesn't actually speed us up that much, interestingly. Go from 18 to 21, but still pretty good. Cool. Dang. We need to like influence this guy or something, because yeah. I don't want to take corrupt because that's really bad. Intolerant also sucks right now. So all right, well, let's get our courthouse going. 1, 2, and then I guess we can for civics maxing and get this up and running, or we can wait a turn. Let's go ahead and wait a turn, and then cut. It doesn't matter. We can just wait a turn. Over here, we can move this over, move this onto that, get some. All right, that waits. Over here we have this. We don't have ranges at the moment, so we can go over here and start a barracks. Move these guys all over here. And this guy can start another barracks. Except for we can't because we don't have yeah, we can't because we don't have urban tile. So we can go over here and start a pasture instead. Yeah. Okay, this worker can start a farm. That's good. And then this worker can wait. Perfect. It also helps a little bit with our family opinion, but this is really brutal. That plotting against is pretty rough. With our Kushite paganism head, and all our families are, 2 of our families are Kushite paganism. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, but once this finishes, we will definitely want to start a master scribe that will upgrade into an elder scribe. And then here we should start scribe. Yeah. Anything else we have note-wise? Nope. There's 56, so I might be seeing end of life here at some point. Not sure, but yeah. And then we have the scout. Move scout north. West. See what's up over there. Explore around. Okay, let's go ahead and send this one back. Turn 65. All right, left ourselves some notes last time. Ping reminder 1. I think one of them was moving a scout. So we have this. Governor died. Don't think we have anyone eloquent. Pretty good, intelligent with training. I think we do actually need to fix this opinion though. Let's see here. That's plus 10 net, plus 20 net. Horrible culture. Plus 10, plus 20. Negative. So None of these are very good. This is plus 20, this is plus 20. Yeah. Oligarch. Yeah, it slightly moves things, but I guess a little bit. Does make this guy even more pissed off, though. I think I'll not do that right now. I want to start a scribe here and start our next Rex. Perfect. Here we don't have ranges at the moment. Cool. Let's which way do we want to explore? It doesn't matter in the end. Okay. That can stay there. Can entry that. Entry this. Can we get over there in time? We can't. Let's chill there then. Passively heal gets us some extra vision. You can't see it, so that's good. Worker. We can build another farm here. Or we could build estates here. Yeah, let's think. Where do we want to build these estates? We'll build estates here. Stack that. Build a farm. This worker, we're going to build ministry. We can sell some of our massive steel. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I'll get ministry up and running. This worker, they're really good on iron at the moment. So maybe we do Kushite pyramids here. There's another worker here. Okay, and then we have here probably another worker since I think I pulled a bunch down here. How's our worker count look? 1, 2, 3, 4 landowners across 2 landowner cities. 1, 2, 3, 4 across 2 artisan cities, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across 3 hunter cities. So I think an additional worker in both isn't bad. 10 orders. Upgrade combat here. This guy can come down here, I guess. Spearman. Yeah, and then it's really a question of whether we want to. This guy gets me family opinion, but I don't really want to take the culture hit. I'm going to assign this eloquent guy here, which then lets us get an officer up and running pretty quickly. It's not worth it right away, though. It is decent. It is decent civics income. So, and he's pretty young. So, option 2 would have been this. Put this guy in. Does not speed things up there. We are not at 7 laws yet, no. So, not 5. So, yeah. Intelligence is probably slightly better because it gets us. It's strong, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. 4.5 science. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we have a bunch of orders here. Move that spear in there. or even here, maybe fortify it. If I want to move that in, the fern. Yeah, we can leave that there for now. Okay, anything else we can do? We are already influencing the patriarch. We opted against a ambassador. Consider ambassador. Okay. Looks like the ping text is not quite working the way it should. It's showing 1 instead of the text. I know they're reworking some of the ways things are going to work for reminder selections. That might be a side effect. Hopefully they'll get fixed with next patch. All right, I think that concludes our turn then. We have 4 orders left. I guess I can move this guy over here. Why not? And then maybe move this guy over here. That seems reasonable. Okay, let's go ahead and send this one. And I've already started the elder scribe, or the scribe there. Okay, let's go ahead and send this one back. Turn 66. Influence the patriarch. No longer hates our guts quite as much. I don't think we have any good ambassador candidates. I think there's a way to, remind me when there's a new candidate available. Perfect. I know we're on a mission. Is there anyone else we can influence? Let's figure out our other moves first. Okay. Looks like he has another city there. Which is Cleric City. So he's on 12 to our 5. Let's figure out this first. Okay. We just hit strong. Could do another granary. We are 5 years away from scholarship, so maybe we do the granary. Oh, man, we never got estates in the city. We should totally do that. Forgot about that. We can go over here and estates up. Perfect. Get that up and running. We got estates going here as well. We do not have compo, so we can't do that. We could get this up and running. What did I have in mind here? Oh, I think I had in mind that. Let's go get the camp up and running. We can do that. Anything else that needs to happen here? Could move this guy over there and get that farm going. Go through there. We can't reach that far. Oh, well, we could move one of these other guys through there. Chop. And then go over there to get that farm up and running. 22 food, pretty good. This worker. Maybe we have more of these workers do some chops. Chop. Chop. Can you reach there? No. So we can only do 1 chop, I think. Yeah. Okay. So I'll undo a little bit here. One more undo. One more undo. So this one can go here. Chop. Go there. This one can go here. Chop. Go there. This one can go here. And then this one can go here. For the farm. Help our food situation out. All right, that's our worker moves. We have some scouts. Bone dice, not particularly good. Sure, I'll take the legit. This. Oh, not really much vision there. All right, we have a spearman complete. popped out here, I guess. Okay. What would we like to push here? We don't have a stronghold in this city. We don't have our racks either. Maybe we just do another spearman. Not sure. The scout is okay. The spear's here. The spear's here. We can maybe go brave. Let's have some orders here. Yeah, not sure we're going to be able to clear the north there. Do we want to send this guy over here? Maybe in the desert. We do have the orders for it. We should have pretty good vision without that, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, and we can't adopt a state religion yet. We could influence. These guys seem to be the worst, so let's go ahead and influence. I don't think there was a decent ambassador, right? But we did get a reminder when that pops up. Idle cities. I guess we do start. We sell some of this thing and get a spearman up and running. Or maybe we get a slinger up and running. I think slinger. Okay, we got the archers on the way there. Scholarship, scholarship, scholarship. We can get the states up. Probably get the granaries. Yeah. Stockpiling food. All right, let's go ahead and send this back. Turn 67. Travel rate near Paso. Which I guess is here. So we probably want to pull some sort of military unit over here because we have nothing. I guess this guy is our closest. Do our worker moves. We got estates up and running. It's pretty good. We could build this shrine. For some extra civics, we can continue building Master Scribe. This one gets us a little more science. It's a new specialist. Can go over here and build the granary. These guys built this. Scholarship is still 3 years away over there. Uh-oh, looks like someone's coming to party with quite a lot of onagers. That is not good. He can slow push us. It's going to be really awkward when he does that. We don't have anything that really damages onagers. We need stirrups. So that's unfortunate. Let's keep poking through here. Okay, we discover that. And discover there. Okay. Let's go through this. Okay, wow, we found some more Gauls. It's unfortunate. We're out of range. Could move over and hit us. 3. Yeah, so like, I don't think it'll kill us. But to be safe, we can force march into that. Yeah, the scout, we can poke in. Doesn't really show us anything. Poke out. This worker, this worker. Yeah. Right. So we could try to go build something up here. Hmm. Really question on what you want to build and where. Could build a shrine here. That over all the way. It's one turn. That won't get there in time. Can put this guy on top of that. So 3 workers, 4 years. Did I? Why is that taking 4 years? Yeah. But also go over here, build it here. Doesn't really make a difference. I don't know that that makes sense to build right now. These guys are neutral. Midday archer. Shrines. We could build some of these civic shrines here. We'll potentially speed some of this up. Not sure how I feel about that either, though. We can pull this one in, but yeah, it's going to be really rocky. So we're going to have a raid here. So probably want to pull back to be able to deal with that. We'll just have one guy hold off, I guess. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I want to do here. Yeah, nothing's in range here. We need to slightly move that. Move this over. And then I guess start our racks here. And maybe move that over there. That gets me 2 years in the racks. Seems to be the best of a bunch of bad options. So, yeah. We don't have 7 laws for that. All right, let's go ahead and send those back. Turn 68. We're doomed. Who are we legitimizing? This would be our daughter, who's a judge. We are not going to do that. Sure, we can be foolish next year because we might not be around next year. He is pushing in. This is very awkward. Move this over here to deal with the inevitable raid. We'll pull this over. Pull this back, put this in. Pull this down here to be able to clear potentially. Building road. Ugh. Yeah. It's definitely the end. Compo is available if we want to upgrade. You can push in and then just make life very awkward for us. We definitely can't afford that right now. This guy can come over here. And similarly, like doing some clear cutting. Okay. Worker. Build this. Can shape pyramids. Next turn, I guess. Yeah. Can do another worker. We'll get the Medjay Archer going here. The problem is we just have nothing to deal damage to that ram. It sucks. At this point, we're just waiting on Scholarship over here. We'll have to deal with Doomed as well, so he's timing his attack very well. His leader is a hero. It's over here, well out of our range. So that's going to be brutal as well. All right, let's go ahead and send this back. Turn 69. All right, our friend has attacked here. I've actually played out this entire turn, so I'm just going to redo it here and narrate what I'm doing. I'm going to try to take out these 2 units, as well as start a library. And that's pretty much all I'm going to be able to do. I'm going to need to pull units from down here. Sorry for this replay. I just recorded the turn, but then my mic wasn't working. But we'll just replay here. So we're resolving events. One of the events gave us some science, which is where we got that. We're going to pick food boost because we want to get spoked wheel to help us quickly. We're going to build some roads here to improve our river contact, and then we're going to go to town on this ram, which we definitely can't leave alive, as well as these onagers. So we'll kill the ram and an onager. We want to fight in our territory, so we don't want to lose that city, because the hunter bonus is super important to us. This is going to be really painful, though, because he does have a hero. I'm going to force march in here, just to do a little more damage. And then over here, we're going to start a library, do the Elder Scribe to finish our ambition. Again, apologies for the abbreviated turn. Better to rush this out. I think walls is better. It'll be a little more resilient to take the city down. Yeah, we're getting another slinger out. We got a lot of units to throw here. He also has a lot of units. So we killed a ram and 2 and an onager. The counterattack's going to be pretty brutal. I don't see a chariot. Of course, if he has one, we have a lot of spears, so that will help. Yeah, I think Scholarship was still the right play. We did not get compo. We don't have the wood or the training to upgrade them. So yeah, and we are getting we do have these UUs, which are pretty handy to help deal with this. Technically, we should have put them next to each other to get a little more damage, because they do have this cool bonus of extra damage if they're adjacent. We didn't even use this one, so there might be another way to replay this turn to get even a tiny bit more damage, but I'm not going to replay this turn. So we're going to send this back and see what Fluffy does. Turn 70. All right, we got food boost. Military research. I think this gives me a bunch of science. We're going to take spoked wheel here, I think. Blah. Let's see here. Okay, so we definitely want to take advantage of that adjacency bonus. This is here, hero. Did he hero? He did offensive. Okay. So they lost 4 units. 2 spears, 3 spears, and a slinger. Need to figure out how to play this. We can definitely... So for min-maxing, we want to hit this, hit that. And if we hit it this way, I'm just trying to see where I can deal damage. If I go this way, if I can clear this, I might be able to... Oh, here's another. Easy thing is move this slinger down. Okay. Move this here. Gets me that. I don't have another spear, do I? So you probably want to definitely going to need to take that out. That is the biggest priority we have right now. We hit here. Also, we need to clear this slot somehow. Here we can make it even better. Put these guys in here. We can do stupid tricks. Like that. Clears that. Okay, we got rid of that. That guy was the scariest, worst thing we could have to deal with. Can't rush that. Look what these events are. I think we're going to take Frugal. I don't think the military research is going to help. 10 cities. Not happening. 5 elder specialists. Also not happening right now. But probably the closest one for us, since we're getting the elder scribes. Okay. I think we do want to put this guy here on judge. A little bit of science. We can elder scribe that. I think we civics this with hold court. Okay, so now we have a bunch of military moves to make. What are we going to kill? It says, I think we had to kill the hero. Can pull this down. Pull this down. Pull this down. Bloodthirsty, which is not enough. It's me that. And then I don't know that I have anything else I can use here. Killed the hero though. Warrior Slinger Onager. That's something. We can use the militia here. That's basically just bait. Yeah, upgrade outside borders. We can upgrade here. We have another slinger here. Really don't particularly want to fight outside borders. Pull back heal here. Heal here. We're gonna upgrade to militia. Upgrade to militia. Gets us a little bit more troops. This was kind of cute. Spoke wheel is going to be huge. Where is the free chariot nowadays? Is there something else we can get? It's on sovereignty. Which should be even better than spoke wheel, but we can build out of both of these. Here, we got that. I think we're going to need spear better than anything else right now. Similarly, here we can sell some of this food, build spear, especially for fighting in forest. And we wish we had moved this guy over, because every unit counts. Okay, well, we will see. He's still stronger, but at least we killed the hero. So let's see what we can do here. Let's go ahead and send this back.